Hello and welcome back to Jacob's Toys 5 minute figure reviews. Please do like, share, subscribe and all of those things. All support to the channel is very much appreciated. And in this video we are taking a look at the Nightmare Before Christmas action figure by Diamond Select Toys, and it of course is the Mayor. Now this is the best of kind of re-release versions of the figure. I've got to say a huge thank you to Diamond Select Toys for sending them over for me to take a look at ahead of Christmas 2022. Now this is, as I said, a re-release. Now the original version did come with a whole bunch of accessories, whereas this best of version doesn't. Now that's not a huge deal breaker because the Mayor figure is a cool figure, and if you've got a Nightmare Before Christmas display or setup, then the Mayor is obviously an integral part of that. Now the original one did come with kind of a few little hand accessories, so you had like a parchment and like a pen, I think it was, and a megaphone, and also his what's the name of it? But the thing that he stands at, the lectern type of thing that he stands at. Whereas this one just comes with the figure and of course a display stand. Now you need the display stand because his feet are so tiny that he can't actually stand up without the use of the display stand. But everything else about him is pretty much the same as that figure that we had before. So you've got articulation there in his arms and his hands, and you've got articulation here in his head. So his head spins around and it shows both versions of his face. Now any fans of the film will know that the Mayor has like a happy side and a sad side, or like a good side and an evil side, and it spins round depending on his mood. Now the actual ease of spinning it is really easy. There's no problem moving it around at all. It does get a little bit wobbly after you've moved it around a few times, but I suppose you've just got to be a little bit careful with it. But he is a really cool figure nonetheless. The detailing on him is really spot on. He looks exactly like he does in the movie, and here he is next to Dr. Finkelstein as well, and you can see that the scale of these figures is spot on. One thing that I must say about the Diamond Select Toys Nightmare Before Christmas line is that the figures are all pretty much spot on in scale with each other and the characters in the movie. And I think the design of these figures is really cool. It's very Tim Burton, and Diamond Select have pulled absolutely no punches in making these look exactly how they did in the movie, and the Mayor is no exception. He's easily one of my favourite characters in the film, and he does feature throughout the entire movie as well, trying to balance Halloween Town and obviously Jack Skellington's decision to take over Christmas. And he's there, he's a little bit kind of nervous and kind of apprehensive about everything, but he's a really cool character nonetheless, and I'm really pleased to actually add him to my collection. Now I've got to say a huge thank you to Diamond Select Toys. They sent me a selection of these figures to have a look at before Christmas, which absolutely fleshes out my Nightmare Before Christmas display. We have like a little display that we put out at Halloween, and it kind of stays out all the way through to Christmas, and I'm really pleased to say that I can now flesh that out with a whole bunch of extra characters that I wasn't able to pick up the first time around. Now these are readily available, these new re-releases, so do check out Diamond Select Toys website and other retailers where you can get your hands on those. I was unfortunate I didn't get hold of a Mayor when they did the original releases, and so I did miss out on those diorama pieces. But these new ones, these new kind of anniversary re-releases, are exactly the same figure, just without those diorama pieces. Now if you're going to have a Nightmare Before Christmas display, you're going to have to include a Mayor, because as I said, he's an integral character in the movie and he features pretty much the whole way through. So he is definitely well worth picking up. Do check out my page and my channel, because I have reviewed a whole bunch of these figures and I've got a playlist specifically just for those. But I'm a massive fan of the Nightmare Before Christmas movie, so really pleased to have these figures and be able to add them to my collection. But do check out my channel, have a look at those playlists. 5-minute figure reviews on each and every one of the ones that I have my hands on now. But yeah, the Mayor as a figure is a really solid figure. The little detail of being able to spin his head round is a really nice little touch, and there's just enough articulation in there that you can get him into some kind of poses similar to those that he is in the movie. There's no articulation in his legs, but you don't really need it, and it actually makes him just a little bit more solid when it comes to standing up. So yeah, zero complaints really when it comes to it. I think the detail versus the articulation in this particular line is a definite must have. I'd much rather they were accurate to how they look in the movie as opposed to hugely articulated. So some of the other ones I've looked at there, you can see Oogie Boogie, Mrs. Claus, Dr. Finkelstein that you just saw that I brought in, and a couple of the monsters as well. We got the Creature Under the Stairs and the Cyclops as well. So do check those out. Please do like, share, subscribe, and all of those things, because all support to the channel is very much appreciated. Have a fantastic Christmas. Enjoy watching The Nightmare Before Christmas, as I'm sure we will again and again. But that's about it. The Mare figure is definitely worth picking up. Check out Diamond Select Toys website to do so. Until then, that's about it. Thanks very much for watching, and I'll see you soon.